Peace, love, and transcendence. Welcome to Who is S&D's channel. This video is the introduction to the Yoruba pantheon or the Yoruba deities. So throughout the course of a few weeks or a few months, I'm going to be talking about the Yoruba deities and who they are, what they represent. I'm going to be talking about Ifa, divination, getting into all of those things. So I can't do it in just one video, so it's going to be spread out, but it's not going to be consecutive. So in other words, it's not going to be back to back. So because there's so much to learn about Ifa and the Yoruba religion, and how I came into the knowledge of it is because a few years ago I took the African ancestry DNA test, and through that DNA test I found out that on my mother's side I am Yoruba and Fulani, and on my father's side Yoruba and Hausa. So I started out learning about the Kemetic deities such as Asar and Aset, or as many people know them as Osiris and Isis, and those are the Greek names and the Greek terminology for the Kemetic deities. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, when you hear me refer to Asar and Aset, I will use the Kemetic terms for them and not the Greek terms. And so with the Kemetic deities, you have Asar, Aset, Nephet, and Heru. So, and of course we know that Heru is the son of Asar and Aset. So that's a pretty cool story to learn about. If you've never heard of it, if you've never studied it or researched it, check it out. Very interesting story. And I can also delve into that too and talk about that as well. And I may just do that after I finish up with the Yoruba religion and the Yoruba pantheons. But first off, I want to start off with the Orisha that I resonate with the most, or that I think that I resonate with, and that is the goddess Osun. And Osun is the goddess of the sweet waters, lakes, rivers, streams, brooks, and she presides over the waters. And also her colors are yellow and gold. Her number is 5. So if you're ever going to set up an altar for Osun, and then she also likes honey as well. So if you're ever going to set up an altar for her, you can use she also likes cinnamon as well, but we'll get into that in later segments. But you could use honey, cinnamon, and what I use is the cowrie shells, 5 cowrie shells. I'm going to delve into that as well because that's a part of divination and also a part of Ifa. So I'm going to get into that as well. What else could you use? Oh, yes, and she likes gold jewelry. So you can set up an altar for her. And there's so many different gods and goddesses, and that's what we call them within the pantheon. So it's a lot. So that's why I have some notes here. And a little more information about Osun. She is also known as the youngest of the female Orishas. And so she retains the title of Iyalode, or Great Queen. And peacocks and vultures are also associated with her. Those are the animals that are associated with her. So if you see the peacocks and the vultures, they also represent Osun. So there are, let's see, I don't know the total number of Orishas, but it's a lot. So when I first started out learning about them, I thought that there were only 9, But as research taught me, it's way more than 9. So, and also in different cultures, such as Afro-Cuban culture or Brazilian culture, Afro-Brazilian culture, if that's the correct terminology for it. But they also practice what is called Santeria. And Santeria, they practice and they use a deity that's also found in the Yoruba pantheon, which is Ilegua, or in their culture, he's also known as Papalegba, and he is the door opener, and his colors are red and black, but of course we're going to get into that later on as well. And also some of the other Yoruba deities. We have Ogun, Olodumare, Shango, Ilegua, as I stated before, and also Oshoshi. So if I'm pronouncing that right. So yeah, it's a lot. So we're going to get into that. And also Goddess Osun presides over money matters. So if you are having financial difficulty, you can call on Osun. And of course, I'm going to get into that on how to set up the altar and the Osun altar, and how to connect with Osun, if you will, in a way to where you can have her help you out in your financial situations. So for my Christian folk, this video may definitely not resonate with you, and that's okay. That's cool. But to everyone that comes across this video and to my subscribers, if you find that this information resonates with you, great. So in the meantime, in between time, I encourage you to read up on this stuff if you hadn't already and research it. And I'm definitely going to come back with more information, in depth and in detailed information. And got some good stuff coming. Some good stuff is on the way. So until next time, peace, love, and transcendence. And thank you to my subscribers. Continue to keep your eyes and ears open for these videos that are soon to come. And I've got some other stuff coming in between those times too. So anyway, enjoy your day. Wishing you peace and blessings.